Hi folks, welcome back to another episode of the Single Dad's Cookbook. And this recipe is a really simple roast vegetable soup. So getting lots and lots and lots of veg into your diet or your kids' diet. I've got peppers, carrots, sweet potato, onion, leek, celery, and some tomatoes in here. You can add a little bit more, whatever floats your boat. The key to this is it's really a two-stage process in terms of what we're going to do. So we're going to add a little bit of depth of flavour into the soup by roasting some of the veg, and then obviously getting the Holy Trinity and getting them cooking. So if you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe. If you can pop down where you are watching this, that would be brilliant. So really simple, halving the tomatoes just into chunks, nothing fancy at all. Going to do this sort of real time just to show you again how easy this is. So with peppers, I just take the flesh off, again keeping them nice and big chunks because they're going to get roasted. Take it down to the core and remove the seeds. Again, easy. Get it on your tray, your roasting tray. You've already got your oven on at this point as well. You'll have it on, as always I have mine's on 180 degrees Celsius, so that it's just nice and warm. So you've got it good to go. So onto the sweet potato. I'm just going to top and tail it, just get the little nubbins off. Then discs. Nice sharp knife. Half-inch discs. Watch your fingers. Get rid of the little nubbin bit. Skin on. Get them on the tray. Now, for this, really simple. I've got a nice tray here. We're going just to bit of salt, bit of pepper, a little bit of oil. And that's just to help the roasting process. Again, whatever oil you've got, I'm just using veg oil. You can use olive oil. You just got to watch burning temperatures, etc. Then a little bit of salt, just to draw out the moisture. Bit of pepper. And now from here, up to you. Little splash of paprika if you wanted. For the smokiness, I'm putting some Italian herb mix, just to give me that sort of the base flavour of the soup. Get your hands in, get it all mixed up. Make sure both sides are coated. Then literally in the oven for about 30 minutes. Keep an eye on it. But job one, done. Really, really that quick. So anybody who says you can't do roasted vegetables, it's not a big deal. So I've got some carrots here. Now, while they're roasting, I'm just going to show you very quickly. I'm just going to batten these into little bits. So again, just watch your fingers. Chop them up. Get them nice and done. Just like that. Get them into a bowl. And then move on to the celery. And again, I'm just going to do the exact same thing. Just batten it up. Then cross-section it. Really that easy. Nothing fancy. You don't have to be a professional chef. It's all about taking your time and just being comfortable. And voila, just like that. Then the onion. Now, I'm going to keep the onion thin slices. Just flip it over. Watch your fingers. And I'm only using one onion. The reason I'm using one onion is because the leek is also from the onion family. So you've got that there. Again, watch your fingers. Sharp knives, like people worry about sharp knives. Honestly, the worst thing that you can have in the kitchen is actually a dull knife, because when you've got a dull knife, you try to put too much pressure through the blade. That's when it starts to slip, and that's where nicks and cuts happen. So with the Leek, again, I've just topped and tailed it, and I'm just going to run the knife through very, very simply, just like so. And again, just little ribbons, and we'll get that done. So they go into a bowl. Now, with this, what we're going to do now is we're going to actually sweat these down. Make sure we get everything. Taking my time there. We're going to get them all. So I've got them all in a bit of a box. And we're just going to sweat these down. You can, again, here a little bit of salt, pepper. I'm going to use the natural flavourings of the veg. And while we're waiting on me just getting a pan on and getting those bits done, I want to take this time to say thank you very much for watching my videos. I know I've been away for a little while. I will try and upload as much as I can. Life is sort of taken over a bit, and you'll see in the next few videos slight changes in the environment, and I might even give you a little tour of what I've done, get your thoughts on it. But bit of salt, bit of pepper, bit of the Italian seasoning, so that you're combining the roasted, and now you're sweating these down to release the sweetness. So you've got the two there, and we're just going to leave it. So give it a mix, and let's come back to it in a little while. Now, you could do these individually. You could sweat down the onions, then add in the leek, then add in the carrot and the celery. You could add in some garlic, actually, which would be really good. Touch of garlic in there. And you can really, the great thing about soup is you can play about with it. And really anything can be, with a little bit of tweaking, a little bit of research, just see, right, what works in a soup. So lid on, let's come back in a little while. So these have sweated down. You can keep them going. You can see it's reduced. The onions are starting to go a little bit translucent. Again, depending on what onions you buy. Sometimes I think, like, you get some organic ones that sort of stay. You buy some normal white onions that give that translute and dissolve pretty much straight away. You could add red onion. Again, different dimension. But it's all about this. Once you're happy with it, I'm adding some veg stock. You can use anything you want, really, but I'm just using veg or chicken stock. I've got the jellies, which again, they just dissolve into about half a pint of stock. Add in the water. You could do it the other way around. I mean, you could make the stock and add it in, but I'm just going to show you how probably 99% of us do it. So just to show you, it can work either way. And this is going to be the basis of the soup. So we've got that in. We're happy with it all. Let's put the lid back on and let's tidy up a bit. Now, in the meantime, there you go. These have roasted. You literally can use a spoon to break up the sweet potato. Just to show you there. This would actually make a really nice dip. A really, really nice dip if you put it all in. A nice roasted, not hummus obviously, but like almost like hummus-esque. So I've broken all the veg up. You've got the soup stock, I would imagine. I don't know what you would want to call that. And you want to get it all in, and I've just mashed up the contents there. If you've got a blender, by all means, you can blend it in beforehand. I'm just going to put it all in. And you got to make sure you get all that great liquid that's in there. I know there's a bit of oil in it, but that's all the flavours of the veg have sort of really released. So you want to make sure. And something that I've quite clearly not done is make sure you've got a big enough pot. So working on this, break it all in. You're going to bring it to the boil. As you can see there, loaded with veg. Loaded, absolutely loaded with it. So we'll pop the lid back on and we will see where we're up to. So one last stir. Let's see what. Make sure everything is submerged in that stock that you've done and let it come together. And that's the beauty of soup as well. You can literally throw a few ingredients in, let it go. It can freeze. You can keep it for a few days. Veg stock. So here you go. I've dug out the trusty old slow cooker, and I'm going to pop it all in the slow cooker. Just to keep it at temp, really. I am going to blitz it. So we've got it all in. At this point, you want to be tasting it. I've got the blender there, so you guys will have a better equipment than me, but you can see already it's turning into a beautiful thick soup. I've got the slow cooker on just to maintain the temperature, so that you could just go back and help yourself or anybody comes in. Give it a taste, see what you need to add, and then plate it up. Guys, that is my roasted vegetable soup. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, thanks for watching. Look after yourself and each other. From my family to yours, Single Dad, signing off.